milk or just saw milk, and I always wrote back because milk was a bad choice because in Anchorman, you know, when he says that.
Yeah.
It cracked me up every time.
I know, it's just like, name something white, you know, it's like, milk. What did you drink as a baby? Milk.
That's what we'll name it.
You need a fourth of a cup of what? Milk.
That's the only word he could say. Like Helen Keller.
His interviews are all like, sir, what do you think about foreign policy? Milk.
If we give them more milk, then they'll like us more.
What do you think we should do about the war on drugs?
Milk.
Oh, we should milk them for more drugs. Okay.
His only other thing he can say is homogenized.
He's like, chocolate milk.
It's all like powdered.
He's like, Yahoo.
But yeah, he, that's why.
And he's got a buddy named Cookies.
They're like a crime-fighting duo. Don't worry, ma'am. Milk and Cookies is on the case. We'll find your Kit Kat whiskers.
And then he's like, Cookie, did you find any evidence? And he's like, chocolate chip. And the other one's like, milk.
And he walks around the whole time carrying a chocolate chip cookie, nibbling on it a little bit at a time. That takes like the whole episode to eat one cookie.
Then behind him, he just leaves a trail of little Hershey Kisses or whatever.
Hershey Kisses?
That's what you put in cookies.
Oh. And then every once in a while, and the milk standing there with a little glass of milk.
He reaches over with his cookie and he's trying to dip it in the milk and he's like, milk!
Get your cookie away from my milk.
He would say one word though. Milk!
They're like Pokemon. They can just say their name.
He's like, milk, 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 milk.
Like we can make them like Smurfs where they're like, I'm going to milk this milk.
I'm going to cookie your milk.
I think the killer was milking this body.
Milking this cookie to death. He stabbed the milk with this shiv of a cookie.
Best TV show ever.
It's like mac and cheese, but delicious. I know, it's like they're like
their arch nemesis, diabetes. I think it was the work of the evil diabetes. And they don't say diabetes, they say diabetes. Like, well, it's Wilford Brimley, and it's Wilford Brimley.
I hate that. And they say obese instead of obese. And their another arch nemesis is like Santa Claus. Because he's like, where's that damn milk and cookies?
Every year. Every year.
They're sitting on the fireplace at every house.
We got our eyeballs on you, Santa Claus. As long as the diabetes don't try nothing tonight.
The little kid comes out, they're like, wait, where's milk and cookies?
They had to go.
They had to go sell some crabs, little girl.
They drive around in a car shaped like a cookie jar. and a jug of milk.
Their best friends are cows and ovens.
That's what their houses are shaped like.
This is where I come from.
They're like the Watchmen, but they have like a flying cow and as a ship.
Yeah, it's over.
But yeah, we've been playing Gears of War 2, and as far as the gameplay and the shooting and stuff like that is awesome. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't beat a chainsaw, unless it's filled with meth, and that would be sweet.
I would.
Okay, like
I would have sex with a chainsaw on meth.
Did you say you'd have seconds?
No, I said I would have sex with a chainsaw if it had meth on it.
He said I'd have seconds with a chainsaw. I was like, well, yeah, I'd have thirds or fourths.
I think I would assume that would be sloppy seconds. Oh! Candace laughing in there.
But, like, okay, like, just think about it, right?
Okay. I'm thinking about it. Wait a minute. Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Like, okay, like the bullets are like laced with meth, right? So like,
Locusts are like, shoot me more, right there.
The funny part is I don't even know what meth is. I wouldn't know meth if you poked it in my face, you know. But like okay.
I honestly think it's I think it's what you. I don't know.
Is it marshmallows?
I think it's like Comet, under your sink or whatever.
That was sweet. Okay, like Comet and caramel.
Okay. What were you saying about meth-covered bullets?
Okay, so you go to the bullets and meth, right? And you run up to somebody and you shotgun blast them or you shoot them, you know, whatever. And they're like, oh, meth. and then so they're like riddled with meth, and then your chainsaw's laced with meth. So you're like, it's like meth everywhere and like blood and guts, and they're all like, oh.
But they don't feel it because it's so awesome.
Yeah, they're all like, that'd be sweet.
It's a lot different than the actual game, huh? I don't even know.
This actual game, you might say something actually good instead of being like, this is shit.
I know. I think Cliffy B needed to be on meth when he wrote this, or he was on meth when he wrote it.
Just get out of my way. Yeah. I got big muscles.
And it's like Marcus's like thing is just like, if it moves, shoot it. You know, it's just like, really? Because Tom's moving. What do I do? What do I do? You know, I'm Carmine.
Yeah, there's Carmine, you know, and Carmine's all like, I'm scared. And he's like, come on, Rook, you're greener than grass. Yeah. The grass I just smoked with my meth.
The grass I just took a piss on because I piss on everything. I write my name in horde blood.
It's like whore blood.
I don't know, horde.
you gotta specify because you don't know if you're talking about the whores that pay less or what. But like, okay, you know, he's like, you're in this place and you don't know where you are. You're in the ground and locusts are sinking everything around you. Wouldn't you be a little scared?
Well, not if you're hopped up on testosterone
and meth, but he's like, keep moving. We gotta look for all the captives. You know, it's like, screw the captives. Get your ass out. You know, and how tiny is your goatee?
Really? When's the last
scars do you have?
Scars. When's the last time you washed that do-rag? Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, could you be greasier?
I know. When's the last time you took a scrub brush to that armor?
I mean, Dom looks halfway decent, but I mean, you know, he's Dom and he's sad. You know, oh, Maria.
I know, dude. Seriously, I'm just like. But yeah, playing through this game is just like, it's an exercise and just like, really? I mean, literally I sit there and every time there's like dialogue, I'm just like, really? You just really, the crazy cowboy guy driving the rig or whatever is just driving Betty, you know? Let's light up Betty's titties. Really?
I'm a gentleman. I ain't bringing Betty out there till you clear out them mortars. You know, it's like, it's a truck.
Yeah, we get it. It's a chick, it's a truck, whatever.
And like Coltrane, when he like busts through there, he's like so black, you know, and it's like...
Yeah, I know. It's like, isn't this a different planet? It's a planet called Sarah, but yet he's actually blacker than anyone I've ever seen on television.
I know, and it's like okay, there's like horde. I mean, Kenneth and I are struggling to shoot all the horde above us, but he just comes busting his black butt in there, and he's like chainsaw, grenade, stab, meth, you know, and then he walks through a wall. You know, and he's like, Coltrane, baby, Coltrane.
I know, that's all he can say. He's just like, come on, baby, let's do some killing, baby.
You crackers are crazy.
just like super novelty black, you know, just like hyper black.
He's token meth black, you know.
It's just like stereotype much. I mean, Cliffy B must have literally sat down and listened to like every Dr. Dre album and watched like every episode of like I don't know, I can't think of Sanford and Son. I don't know.
Yeah, while watching the inauguration, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Cliffy B just supposed to sit there like you've seen Undercover Brother, right?
Oh gosh, yeah, I think so.
Anyway, they put in the movie they put this thing on Undercover Brother Eddie Griffin. So he calls it like the Caucasitron 2000 or whatever, and it's just like the whole of white culture like in like 30 seconds or whatever. You know, he's like, ah! But I pictured that's what Cliffy B did, but the opposite. He just absorbed like the whole of black culture, and then wrote Coltrane's dialogue with a shaky hand and a broken pencil, just like Coltrane, baby, Coltrane. Oh, you know, that's exactly what happened.
Wait. And tonight, after Jim Gaffigan, we've got a special appearance by a new artist, Gemini Ace. Everybody give it up. Whoa! Yeah, Gemini Ace. And here you go.
Hey, everybody. What a crowd we have going on. Wow, y'all are a real ugly, lazy bunch. And all the fans out there. I got a heckler already. Thanks everybody. Okay, so anyway, why are games still kept in that big glass case at Walmart? Like half the time you have to go and track down the lone electronics employee that has the key. And then how embarrassing is that? Like, yeah, can I get one of the Wii Party Bash 3? Like, you know, you have to at least go in there and ask for something with war or fire or death in the title, or else, you know, you kind of feel like a pussy. Oh, I'm sinning. You know, and the guy's already standing there looking at you with his, like, sideways cap and saggy jeans and his giant gold necklace, thinking, this guy has me getting a damn Wii game? What a little bitch. Insert laughter. Not retarded laughter. And by the way, like, you know, the only reason when you go in there you can tell he's a Walmart employee is like the 2 sizes too big Walmart vest and like the lanyard with his name tag. You know, and somehow he's filled the vest with like Tupac pins and like a pot leaf drawn with a Sharpie. Like, you know, that's Walmart approved there. And then you can and then you can tell they let him put his name tag on him, setting his name on his name tag himself because the letters are all like staggered. Or they're like his nickname, which begins with like Lil for some reason. Like he's like Lil this. And like being Lil is something to be proud of. You know, I would rather be like rich or fast or, you know, something at least positive. Lil either means like you're a midget or you got a small penis. Either way, it's not something to brag about. You know, am I right?
Oh, you're right.
Oh, good stuff. All right. So anyway, so you're standing there, and this guy's giving you the stink eye. You know, meanwhile your wife is across the way and like bedding, looking at like rugs for the toilet and stuff. You know, and you're like, you know, she's showing you something, trying to, you know, is this color okay? And you're like, I'm trying to spend my $20 allowance in peace here, woman. Leave me alone. You know. Just let me read the back of this this DS game in peace. My delivery is impeccable, by the way.
I love it. More encore.
And have you noticed, like, it's really sad when you have to browse the selection of games in the store by price instead of title? And, you know, you're walking through and you're like, oh, $49.99, $59.99, $59.99. Ooh, $39.99. I'm going to give you 6 more months and you're going to be mine. Then you see the ones that are like $19.99 and you're like, shit, I don't care about NBA 2K7. Next. And why is it that sports games come out at like $59.99 and then as soon as the next year's version comes out, the price immediately falls to like $9.99? I mean, you go into GameStop and to buy a Madden game and it's either $60 or $1.99. It's like, what's the difference? A year? And then you're looking at Madden 08 going, is this the one that gives like instant red ring of death or something? Nope, the new one just came out. You know. Hell, GameStop is sitting there handing them out as people walk out the door, and 99% of the people are going, no, thanks. I'll just have to throw it away when I get home anyway.
Oh.
Thanks, you've been great.
Oh, that was Gemini A's. Oh, they give it up for Gemini A's. Oh, yeah.
Give it up for the worst fake laugh ever. What do you sound like a retard having a seizure with a heart attack. You know what I was thinking just now when you were talking?
How smart and good looking I am.
That's the second thing I was thinking after you mentioned it. But no, what I was thinking was, why don't we see any TV shows based off video games? Like, you know, we've seen because this is kind of one of our topics anyway. So, and it just kind of made me think because we were talking about TV. Yeah. Why don't we see any TV shows based off video games? Much less comic books, but video games.
Probably because people don't watch TV because they are playing video games.
That's a good point. But
I mean say okay, since we're going to talk about Star Wars Force Unleashed. Say you made Star Wars Force Unleashed into a video game. Well, you gotta go all through into a TV show.
Let's say, in some strange reality, we made this Force Unleashed into a video game. Alright, everybody close your eyes. Imagine that reality. Wow.
Oh my god, it just appeared in my Xbox.
Wow, I have the powers to make things happen with my mind, obviously.
I am the true Phoenix.
So no, say for instance you made the Force Unleashed into a TV show.
Yeah, right. Okay, so you had to get all the rights from, say Lucas, Arts and all that stuff, and all that. And, you've already got, Star Wars kind of been beaten into the ground. But, of course, you could probably do something else, just like Star Trek could make another episode, Star Trek in the future, more,
Even further in the future, even further beyond.
So far in the future, we can't see it. It's just a blank screen.
We can't even imagine how cool it'll be, so we'll just let y'all think.
Send us your ideas. Draw it on the screen, Yeah,
we'll slap up your crayon drawings and
we'll send you some Windex so you can start over. But no, okay, so they make it into a TV show. You really, it would have to be I could see Halo being a TV show.
I could too.
I could see that. I could see, I don't know, maybe Street Fighter or,
I don't know about that one.
It's a stretch, yeah. Maybe a miniseries or something like that, but I don't know. I just think maybe it doesn't have quite the audience. Of course, I think a lot of people underestimate gamers. I think a lot of people don't think that there's many of us out there and that we're all from the ages of 5 to 11, or, maybe 15 or 16 and shoot your parents, but,
Guilty.
Guilty as charged. But, I just think that the people who really want to see that, they can go, you really don't make any money off of, I don't know, I'm not a producer, but I don't think that you make as much money off of a TV show as you do a movie.
Well, that's true.
Because people pay, not $10 a pop to go and see this movie about X-Men or about, Star Wars, Clone Wars, Jar Binks, whatever. And, what House of the Dead and Blood Rain and all that stuff. And you can do that, and then but I don't know, that would be a good idea, to do, what would be a good game?
Well, say for instance, let's say Hitman. Let's pick one that's not so, because it was made into a movie, obviously, but still, there have been movies that have been translated into TV shows.
Quake
is another idea. I don't know how you would.
I really don't know what the storyline is behind that, but Quake or Resident Evil or
the whole Space Marine thing.
Like Mass Effect.
Yeah.
I know there's so much storyline in there too, but like any of the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic series or anything like that, Star Wars you can do anything with. Space and time doesn't matter in Star Wars time,
Well, how about let me throw this at you, Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Seriously, every episode she's doing something different. There's a Buffy kind of what are those other action shows?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess even Smallville kind of thing where you could, there's an overarching story, but yet, each episode's like a different tomb. For instance, the same thing with Hitman. They are ironically, to Eidos properties. But,
you know, I mean, I know it was a horrible video game, but, like, The Darkness / Witchblade would be...
Yeah, and they've done a Witchblade TV show, actually, and I never saw it because it was on cable. But, I mean, yeah, that's exactly right. You know, but those are kind of their comics, you know, before their video games. But, I'm trying to think of another one, but I mean, those two immediately spring to mind because those could easily be adapted into this season, you know, like episodic type deal. You know, Hitman has a different guy to kill every episode, plus he's got to deal with, you know, some company behind the scenes kind of crap. You know, I mean, the same, you know, Buffy / Angel / you know, whatever
in there.
Yeah, that whole formula or whatever. I mean, that would easily fit into those formulas. It just makes me wonder why they don't even attempt it. You know,
I don't know. I mean, like I read that quote in one of those OXM magazines. It's like, I don't know, something that they weren't going to do a sequel with. He's like, we're not going to do a sequel because it doesn't have the ability to produce a sequel year after year with a massive amount of profit. And it's like, still, you know, it's like Viva Pinata probably didn't have a massive amount of profit, but it was still a good sequel, you know, stuff like that. I mean, you know, I'm trying to think of another video game like that, but I mean, some of the best video games, like BioShock, I mean, when that came out, you know, it wasn't good, it wasn't like well known or anything like that, but I mean, it still was a big seller.
Oh yeah, BioShock hit big, and then now they're talking about. I heard there was like some quote like not too long ago, a few weeks ago, a few months ago, that some guy was saying how like, oh, there's a potential for just infinite sequels to BioShock, not infinite, but like 6 or 9 or some crazy like amount of like, oh, you know, prequels and sequels to BioShock and stuff like that. And
I definitely see a prequel or two. You know, maybe, and then a sequel, but I don't know, maybe an infinite amount. I mean, you can only be that dude so much.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, that's just, you know, that's what do you call it? You know, that's like Activision and EA talking about stuff where that's what they want to do. That's why they dropped games like Brutal Legend and Ghostbusters and stuff like that, because Activision didn't see that it was... They could, you know, pump it out for sequel, you know. Yeah. So, but, I mean, I would definitely watch a TV show based on a video game. At least give it a try. I mean, hell, I'm you know, I'll follow, like I watched Dollhouse the other night, and I watched Terminator, you know, the Sarah Connor Chronicles and stuff like that, and that stuff that's based, I mean, that's no more fantastical or crazy than anything, you know, than any, you know, video game.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I would be much more interested instead of a time-traveling crazy cop, you know, into something, you know, cool. You know, I mean, Sarah Connor Chronicles, meh. But, you know, I mean, they made a lot of TV shows into video games. Why can't it be the other way around?
Exactly. So,
kind of like on Batman, I'm at this point where I'm battling, I haven't gotten very far, but I'm battling Bane, and I gotta go, and they send out all these goons, and I gotta get around the goons, and I gotta hit them with a batarang.
How many?
Yeah, which don't do anything, but I do have a remote control batarang now, where I can, you know, whoop-de-doo, but...
So it flies around and they swat at it?
Yeah, it flies around and still does nothing. And, you know, and I gotta hit him with the batarang, and then I gotta jump out of the way as he's charging me while he's stunned, and then I have to beat him up and then jump on his back and slice one of the venom things off. And I've gotten to like 2, and it's like all those guys get down in the way, and then he's charging you, you can't jump out of the way, and it's just kind of like, whoo, you know, I want to beat it.
Is it like having to jump on the back of those things in Wolverine?
Yeah, it's not that easy, you know.
It's not as easy as in Wolverine?
No, yeah, it's like, you know, at Wolverine, you just gotta kind of like dodge him and wait, and then, you know, all you have to do is lunge. This one, you gotta throw a batarang as he's charging at you, throw the batarang, jump out of the way before he hits you, go run over and punch him, and then that allows you to jump on his back and slice it off.
Sounds way too complicated.
Yeah, it is kind of complicated. And Batman's kind kind of complicated, all the detective stuff. Oh my god, I have to tell you about... Okay, literally, how he follows this guy around. It was like, he goes and he finds a flask, and he analyzes the flask, and lo and behold, it's got, like, whiskey in it.
So it had whiskey in a flask. That's strange. I mean, I put water in mine. What about you?
Yeah, I put tepid water in mine. And
I put urine in mine. I don't know.
And I go, want a drink? Yeah. And then I put pedophiles in mine, and then...
Pedophile pee. Doesn't it attract other pedophiles? Isn't that how it works? I'm like, you know.
We're having a party now. And, so... Right, so he gets the scent. I guess he's a dog or something. He gets the scent of the molecules of whiskey. So then he's able to find them in the air. So you're running around and there's literally a compound, you know, little things attached by lines, and it's a compound of whiskey. So he can go and follow the trail through the compounds of whiskey scent in the air. And then there's another time where he does it with tobacco. And then something else.
So, like, whiskey, tobacco, what else is there? Diet Coke, lemonade, Cool Whip.
Yeah.
Farts.
Yeah, he's like, Gordon had tacos last night, you know, it's like, okay.
Robin, have you been drinking milk again? Speaking of pedophiles.
Yeah. Harley Quinn, lay out the beans. You know, it's just like, you're screwing up my whiskey sense. And, you know, so you're like...
I'll cover my trail with farts.
Batman will never find me. And I ate a buffet, but... But, you know, you're going around, it's like these little clouds of farts that you gotta find, you know, but this is a whiskey fart and, you know, all this stuff, and so, you know, you follow the trail and you find whoever you're supposed to find, and it's like, oh, I didn't know you were a hound dog, you know?
Yeah, I didn't know Batman was half dog.
Oh, and the other great thing is that he's got a bat cave underneath Arkham Asylum.
Oh, how convenient.
Evidently, he's got them all over the city.
Oh, how also convenient.
Yeah.
Nice way to play with the lore there. Oh, yeah. It's Bat Caves. Bat Caves is... Yeah, in all the books and everything else, and all the TV shows, it's in all the movies, it's always been cave. It's caves now. Yeah. Yeah, we changed that.
And at one point, I parked my car, you know, in the parking lot, and
parking lot, low jack on it, got the club going on.
Well, the goons were beating up my car, so I had to run out there and beat up the goons. And
hey, we get away from there. Hey, that's a new paint job.
Why didn't my bat alarm go off? Batarang, you know.
I just had it detailed.
But conveniently, I had a whole bunch of shit in my trunk. So I was just like, oh, explosive gel that never runs out. And when he puts the explosive gel down, he draws the form of a bat.
Why wouldn't you? I mean...
And I'm like, okay, seriously, how long does this take? You know, because he's like, head, ear, wing, feet, wing, ear, done. And I'm like, just draw a circle, man. Just
if anything, draw like a smiley face or something.
I thought that's what he was drawing, was a smiley face, but then it was like, okay, well, maybe it's a full mouth. Where's the eyes? And, you know, so I'm going around drawing bats on everything, you know, and then I run away and then I explode them all. And
how about just like a Zorro thing, like, you know?
Yeah, or a bee.
An X. A bee for Batman. For a second there, I thought you meant like bee, like buzz. he's all into the detail. Hang on, I gotta get the shading just right. Squirt, squirt, squirt.
He does a W for whiskey.
It's like, I'm on the trail of whiskey, so I better draw a W. I gotta keep this up. Okay, J for Joker. Okay, H for Harley Quinn. Yeah. How do you spell Killer Croc? Damn it.
He's like, oh god, I got some on my hand. I'll explode.
Oh, it's like lotion. It's fortunately because I'm not wearing any clothes. You know, I'm just wearing terry cloth and paper mache. So it's all good.
And I wanted so bad sneak up behind somebody and draw like a bat symbol on their feet, you know, but like
on their back. Just right, kick me in explosive gel.
And they're all like, hey!
Hey, they just take the shirt off. It just doesn't work at all. And it's like, hey, you ruined my shirt. How do you detonate it?
You just, he's all like, can I have that shirt? I don't have any clothes on.
I drew that bat symbol because I'm going to wear that later. This is what's going to happen.
It's weird. It's not dry yet.
Hang on. It's actually puff paint. You remember that stuff?
I love that stuff. I bought a whole stock in my bat caves.
Caves. So yeah, I've got a case in every caves.
Well, so you draw it. Like the left trigger, and then you hold the left trigger and B to like detonate them once you've drawn all the little bat symbols you want.
But what detonate? I mean, he doesn't put a detonator to it, right? I mean, what detonates it?
It's mine.
he just stares at it a little bit harder. Boom. Okay.
It's filled with whiskey.
Yeah. I mean, really, you squirt some gel in there, and then what do you trigger it with? I would think maybe you could hit it with a batarang or something, but obviously that probably wouldn't do anything.
I guess I guess I can run all over Gotham and draw these bat symbols, and there's a little string attached to each one, and I'm like, ting!
It's just like, I breathe like this, and then that sets them off,
We get them.
Yeah. I give them the stink eye and they go off. I scare them and they blow up because they're scared.
I never thought about that. I was just like, they just blow up. It's just like, well, I guess he's got a little button detonator or something.
With gel. Yeah, I mean, what? There's got to be something tied to the gel or in the gel.
In the gel, because I had.
Sorry, but then wouldn't the whole gun blow up?
Ting. One use,
Yeah.
It's like, but I was trying to sneak up on Harley Quinn, and I didn't know that I had killed all the guards, and I'd run around, and she was standing right on the other side of the glass of me, and it's like, if I see you, bats, I'm gonna kill Gordon. And I was like...
Squirted her face with gel.
And so she's right on the other side of the glass. I'm like, okay, well, what do I, blow this up? And I'm like, bat symbol. I draw a bat symbol, and I run off, and I go, bing. And she's like, I see you, bats. And I'm like, I was literally right there, and I ran away, and you found me?
Yeah.
And so... I didn't know I was supposed to grapple up and then take her down through the evident fragile glass or whatever.
Well, I'm sure there was a gargoyle right above her, right?
No, there's well, Kenneth played through it. He beat the game, and he said it's kind of repetitive because you have to go through Arkham like 4 or 5 times, and there's the same gargoyles. Well, Joker started putting bombs on the gargoyles, so you grapple up there, and your terry cloth falls off.
You just fall. You're just on fire. this newspaper mask burns.
He's up there whittling gargoyles out of that explosive gel, and he's like, grapple, boom.
He just goes up there and it's like a big smiley face. He's got all the, drawn out.
And Joker draws stuff on the floor, too. He draws big arrows, and he draws, smiley faces, and he draws this ways, and it's like, these people don't have anything else to do but play with paint. It's just like,
Just run around with one of those big pallets, that you put your thumb through, and a paintbrush. He's out there, He's
like, oh, I need to touch up my suit. Paint. The black's wearing off. I look like a mulatto.
Oh, no. Let me put some more lipstick on. Oh, it's explosive.
Damn you, Harley Quinn.
How does it go off? I don't know. That just kills me. It's like, you would think that there would be something that, maybe it's a Sonic thing or something, but still, I just...
What does he go, nah!
He goes, Batman! He just goes off.
No, what is Christian Bale's like, I'm Batman! Batman, I'll kill you!
He just looks at it and goes, good for you!
Get off of my set!
We're through. Professionally. Boom.
It's a long ass thing.
He has to say the whole thing. Like he has to watch The Dark Knight every time he wants to blow something up.
Oh no! Yeah, he's got to play Maggie Gyllenhaal's voice.
Yeah, really.
Like he's like, why?
He has to watch The Dark Knight and not kill himself, and that's what makes it blow up.
Yeah, he's got a picture of Heath Ledger. He just shows it. That's awful.
Jill's like, ha! Boo!
Hey, that guy's dead.
Yeah.
That's awful. Wrong. Oh, yeah, but I don't know. It was like the worst game ever.
I'm so glad you bought it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, besides Marvel Ultimate Alliance, I was just like, these suck. All the games I just bought just suck. I'm just like, oh, why? Crank 2, Year 1. I think that's all.
I didn't know they meant a Crank 2 Year 1.
Crank 2, Year 1, Age 3.
I'm Chev Chelios, and this is the day I die. I'm Chev Chelios, and this is I think I just got a new impression. And this is the day I die. Bam, bam, bam.
And throughout the whole movie, I was like, who the hell is Chev Chelios?
I'm Chev Chelios, right here. I don't have a heart. I'm bloody on fire, and this is the day I die. Or maybe tomorrow. We'll see how it goes, mate.
Mate. And everybody's like, fuck you, Chev Chelios. And I'm like, who's Chev Chelios?
I'm Chev Chelios. I can do this all day. And today is the day. Well, tomorrow. Well, maybe this Thursday is the day I die. Possibly Friday, depending. We'll see. The Chinese guy's kind of a dick, but Saturday morning, maybe. Saturday. Today I die.
Come back then, and I'll show you how I die.
I'm gonna do another rampage throughout the city, and then I may die. I don't know. I gotta go see my girlfriend, Chev Chelios' girlfriend, Chev, whatever the name of Chev is. Chev, C-H-E-V. Who named me? Chev.
Chev, I was like, is that a place? Are we going somewhere? Where's Chev Chelios?
Hello and welcome to Chev Chelios'. Today's specials is flaming Chev Chelios and broccoli.
And my heart.
Yeah, with a side of fava beans and a nice Chev Chelios wine from my own personal vineyard. It's called. It's called the Chinyard.
All the bottles will say Chev Chelios, F you, Chev Chelios.
All the bottles are designed to be smashed over my head.
And at a moment's notice, I can replace my heart with a bottle of wine that's a Chev Chelios, and I can live.
The only thing I need to live is a lighter and some duct tape, and possibly some cabbage.
Cabbage? It's for good luck. I love cabbage because I'm Chev Chelios and I love everything that starts with a C. Chev Chelios, cats, cancer.
Killing.
Killing. Chinese. Wait, I don't like them much, but
damn it, my whole plan ruined again. I'm Chev Chelios and I don't like the Chinese.
So I'm gonna call them Japanese.
Yeah. I'm Chev Chelios and I'm racist.
Don't like those yellow people.
Chev Chelios out.
Stop running away from Chev Chelios.
I'm speaking in the third person because I don't know what else to say.
I'm Chev Chelios.
You know?
Because I was like, oh, Chev Chelios. What are you going to do next? Cauterize that wound? Chew on some chewing gum?
Yeah, what are you going to do? Cauterize that wound with a rack of ribs? And a suture?
Just kill me. Oh my god, ow.
He just sews ribs into his flesh. He's just like, I'm becoming more cow than man.
This even makes sense.
He's got like one hoof foot. He's like, what am I doing?
It don't make sense anymore.
I keep replacing my parts with cow parts.
How would all these cows come up from England?
Mad cow, and to die a mad cow now.
I'm Jeff Chelios, and I'm half cow, half man. I'm cow Chelios, and I'm starting to make milk.
We got udders.
I'm Jeff Chelios. I've started to grow udders. I'm gonna make this milk into something I enjoy. Cheese. I'm Jeff Chelios, and I make my own cheese.
Okay, why? I got a little ring on my nose.
I'm Jeff Chelios. I'm not even a bull. I'm a cow because I don't like the word bull. Because cow starts with the C.
Moo.
I'm Jeff Chelios. I like to replace my body parts with cow parts.
For no reason.
Because every time I latch onto a light post, I lose an arm.
The only thing that's readily available is cow parts. So I researched how to replace people's parts with cow parts. It took a while.
My girlfriend helps me. Jeff Chelios has a basement full of cow parts, so the day he dies may not be the day he dies. Because I can replace myself with cow parts. Very raunchy.
Oh, raunchy. Okay. I was like, what is that word she just said? I was like, I had to translate that in the Gemini for a second there. I was like, what is that? Oh, raunchy. From the Latin raunchy. which means naughty. Raunchy.
Shorty, you's a raunchy, Shorty.
You got me a raunchy, Shorty.
Raunchy? That's raunchy.
I was like, raunchy.
Shorty raunchy. Dude, you know what? Next big hit. Got it. Those track pants, leopard, with raunchy on the ass.
How do you spell raunchy?
Raunchy! You gotta have a big butt to have the whole word instead of juicy or princess or whatever. It's raunchy.
With like seven extra A's and a few U's. Raunchy.
Yes.
If raunchy fits on your ass, you're too big.
Can I just get raunchy? No.
Raunchy.
No, it's my ass is raunchy.
It goes, raunchy.
It runs low and battery, just like raunchy.
Raunchy. The new catchphrase, raunchy. Raunchy.
That's raunchy.
You know that gas I got? It's raunchy.
Raunchy, Shorty. Raunchy.
Some raunchy cyanide in his coffee. Raunchy.
Shorty. Raunchy.
I got a raunchy, Shorty. That ain't raunchy. That's just raunchy. That puts the ugly in raunchy. In this whole raunchy street. Raunchy Town, USA.com.
Such a thing. Marry me in Raunchy Town.
Won't you take me to Raunchy Town?
Oh, that's raunchy. Raunchy. Yeah, raunchy mix.
And I guess that's part of the thing. Like, oh, I just really want to play with a girl for a change, you know. So.
She must have such an angelic, sweet voice.
Yeah.
When I get on there, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, fellas!
Hey guys, what are we playing?
How do you play this tic-tac-toe?"
What is tick? Oh, ticky-tack-toe, that's so funny. You're so funny. Those are a lot of pimples on your face.
Dude,
You should pop that. You got any cream for that? And they make a cream. What's that stuff that Jessica Simpson sells?
oh, proactive.
Yeah, you need some Proactive on your face.
Dude, okay.
It's really good stuff. I use a Proactive on my face.
You have to help me, because I need a 10-minute spiel that I can make them buy another 10 minutes. I have to,
in 10 minutes, I will explode. Possibly. Maybe. Or sometimes it's 11 minutes. I'll have to wait and see.
In 11 minutes, Jeff Jellios will be here. And we're going to make out.
I'm Jeff Jellios, and today's 10 minutes ago away from when I die. I'm gonna kill myself. Or so you think.
If you don't leave me a good tip, I'm going to kill myself.
If you only buy 10 more minutes or I'll die. My life support system is hooked on the Game Crush.
Yeah, I have Kenneth come up behind me with like a knife, and it's like, please, if you buy, if you buy 10 more minutes of my time,
you just have Kenneth walk in and go, as soon as you get off of here, you're mine, and then walk out, and then and of course he has a knife or something,
Yeah, like I'm gonna buy him like a gun.
Yeah,
I'm buy him a gun and a grenade.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
And then be like, oh God, as soon as I sign off, he's gonna kill me, or he's gonna hit me again. Blah blah blah. Please help me. Send me money.
Please don't ever stop playing.
If I stop it, he'll beat me again.
Yeah, I have like a black eye, and I'm like, I use my Mary Kay makeup to make it look like I have a black eye on the webcam, and I'm like have like a bottle of tears and put them in my eyes. I'm like, please, he's making me do this.
Please don't let me. He makes me come on Game Crush and make money. Please don't leave me. You're the only client I have.
You're the only link to the outside world.
He won't let me go to any other websites.
I just want to check my Facebook.
I can't even play Farm Zombie Townville. It sucks. Help.
He said if I didn't get a tip this round, I was going to get a slap in the face.
It'd be so awesome. Just freak somebody out.
I should.
Hey, mister.
Okay, you need to do a 10-minute spiel right now, starting right now, where I can just record it and I'm just gonna put
you be the guy.
No, wait, I'm just gonna record what you say, and then I'm just gonna set up a blow-up doll or something in the chair. And then I'm just gonna have like one of the mice like run on a wheel and click the mouse, where it's supposed to be in the game, and then I'm gonna just leave it on all day.
Have one of those like birds that just taps the button over and over again, like
the water birds. Oh God. Okay. Hey, little girl.
Hey, how are you?
Doing fine.
Well, that's great. You look really nice today. What's your mom doing back there in the background?
Making me a sandwich.
Oh, what kind of sandwich you making?
Ham and cheese, Hot Pockets.
Oh, I love Hot Pockets. You ever listen to that guy that talks about Hot Pockets? He's so funny.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, his name is Jim Gaffigan. He's hilarious. You should listen to him.
Why don't you just take your shirt off?
I don't want to do that right now. I might do that here in about 20 minutes or so, but not right now.
I like Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets are delicious. What? Oh, you're having 3. That sounds delicious. Careful, they're hot. Oh, did that burn?
Ow.
Oh, you got some on your man boob.
I don't like to wear shirts.
That's okay. I don't mind some man boob. As long as all that's gonna leave a mark, isn't it? Oh, that's sad. Are you okay?
I'm alright. My mom will clean that up.
Okay, good. When's the last time you had a shower?
About 3 days ago.
Oh, yeah, I like to shower every day, but that's just me.
What do you like to do for fun?
Play on here with you on GameCrush.com.
Don't lie to me.
No, well, also I like to walk in the park, and sometimes I play Xbox as well. Do you play Xbox?
Well, yeah.
Oh, well, that's cool.
I like
what games do
Halo.
you play? You like Halo? I like Halo too. And 3 as well. Ha 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 ha.
Shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up. It hasn't been 10 minutes yet. Anyway, you're doing real good here on Tic-Tac-Toe.
Are you seeing anybody right now?
Yeah, I have a husband.
Oh, I'm not gonna give you a tip then. That's a wrong answer.
Oh, I'm sorry. It said on my profile that I'm married.
No, it doesn't say that on your profile. There's no spot for if you're married or not. I need tips.
Oh.
You're single now.
Okay. Well, I only say that because if I don't, then my pimp will slap me again.
What are you, black? You don't look black on the webcam.
I got a black eye. Does that count?
You look like a big old Hot Pocket.
I do. Does that mean you want to eat me?
I want to put you in the microwave.
Oh, that doesn't sound good at all. But yeah, my pimp, he doesn't like me to be messing around. He just wants me to make my money.
I don't care about no pimp. I like Hot Pockets and playing games with girls. Girls are good. And Hot Pockets.
Girls are good. I really like girls. Maybe too much.
I'm glad my 10 minutes is already up.
Is it though? That just flew by. I can't even believe it. Well, would you like to play some more? It would be real fun. I mean, sometimes when I play any longer than this, sometimes I have to take my pants off.
I already have my pants off.
And then sometimes I dance. You want to see me dance? Oh, the timer's winding down. We only have a few seconds left.
Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't have anything else to do. I don't have a job. My mom gives me money for a Game Crush, and then she buys me Hot Pockets and vitamins.
She's a very nice lady. Tell her I said hello.
I hate my mom. All she do is nag. Then we get a job. I don't want to get a job. I like playing Game Crush.
It is pretty fun. I know that. I'm making money hand over fist over here. Because of suckers like you. Ha 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 ha.
Do you have a job? Can I move in with you?
No, I have 3 jobs. And then I have to go out and pimp for my pimp.
What? Pimp for your pimp?
I mean, you know what I mean. Hole for my pimp.
I like
Pimp
you
hole.
have a car? What color is it?
No, I don't. I'm not allowed to drive.
What are you, retarded? Are you retarded? You look retarded.
My pimp broke my leg in such a way where it won't, when it healed, it won't go straight, and I can't press the pedals. So, but that's okay.
I don't want no cripple. I ain't gonna live with no cripple.
I can walk just fine. I mean, I kind of go sideways, but you know, it doesn't seem to bother anybody.
As long as you can make it to the microwave and back and get me a Hot Pocket and a beer, it's fine.
Well, I usually fall down once or twice per walk, but I'll do my best.
Alright, well, You seem pretty nice. I guess I'll pay for another 10 minutes. But
oh, thank you so much. My pimp will be so happy with me.
yeah, well, you better get ready to make a lot of Hot Pockets.
I'm gonna go microwave one right now. Oh, I fell over.
If I send you money for a plane ticket, will you come over here and make me some Hot Pockets?
Not today. Maybe if we play for another several hundred hours, then possibly.
I send you the money for a plane ticket, and you come make me some Hot Pockets, bitch.
Let's see how the next 10 minutes goes. And then maybe 10 minutes after that. What do you think?
Well, I don't got nothing else to do. I got no life. I got all day. I'm a man looking for some woman that plays a game. So I come to GameCrush.com. And I found you.
That sounds like a good commercial for that website there. I'm a lonely man looking for a woman to play a game.
I don't need no woman other than my mama. She makes me Hot Pockets.
That's disturbing.
You like to do laundry?
No.
You like?
I don't wear underwear.
You like to cook?
No. No.
You like to wash my car that I don't have?
No.
You want to carry me to work on your back?
With my broke leg? Sure. See, the one toe goes in really far, like a pigeon toe, and the other leg goes straight. I don't know what happened.
You want to come over here and give me a big old kiss with my Hot Pocket lips?
Maybe if I can find space on your face where there's not acne.
Good luck, bitch.
Thank you.
Here's a tip. Leave me alone.
Cha-ching.
Dude, cut and paste.
That's like they could use that for their videos.
That should be their tutorial.
Yeah, really. What not to do in GameCrush.com.
Yeah. How to scare off every woman you've ever known.
Yeah.
Grabbing a jar of puke.